Hey guys, I'm sorry that I cannot be there with you today, but I know that you are all being wonderful, respectful individuals right now to whoever is in there with you. I'm going to go through and break down some complicated questions and show you exactly how I expect you to annotate, since for your grade today, you have to be able to annotate these questions that you're going to be turning in this packet at the end of today. Hence the letter that I wrote to you. Make sure you read it. All right. We are going to start by bracketing the question. It says, which statement about enzyme activity? Enzymes, remember, speed up reaction and by lowering the amount of energy that it takes. All right, it's asking what is best supported by the graph. So I need to look at my graph. On the x-axis is pH, and on the y-axis is pepsin activity. Pepsin is simply an enzyme. If you didn't know that, you could read it in the question. I know that every enzyme works at a specific pH. At the highest point, when the activity is highest, this would be the optimum pH. Every enzyme is different though, so I'm going to match my annotations to my answer choices. An enzyme must be composed of polypeptides. Polypeptides are proteins. An enzyme is a protein, but that's not what the graph is showing. An enzyme's rate of activity increases with time. There is nothing mentioned about time anywhere on this graph, so it would not be good to choose that, so cross it off. An enzyme functions best at a specific pH. Best, optimal, same thing. Yes, this is talking about pH. We're good. Check my answer. You're going to work with your table to complete that one. All right. Next, let's keep going here. Bracket my question down here. Which of the following represents evidence that could be used to support the claims about this product? I don't know what the claims are, so I need to go back up and look. Some foods that are rich in complex lipids, lipids are fats, can be difficult to digest. Anytime you see the word digest, think enzyme. You need enzymes to digest things. All right, gas often forms as the foods are slowly digested by bacteria in the large intestine. All right, so basically this supplement is going to increase like the amount that fats are digested so you don't get gas. Remember, enzymes increase speed. So if I'm increasing the speed of digestion, that means that I'm going to lower the amount of gas. So let me go through my answer choices. So A, lipids are found in butter and oil, which are good sources of saturated and unsaturated fats. Olive oil, specifically pure olive oil, is known to form younger, healthier looking skin. Okay, great, fun fact, but not at all what this is talking about. All right, consuming enzymes. Consuming is like eating. Enzymes, specific for lipid, remember fat digestion, help the body digest lipids faster in the large intestine. Yes, enzymes, gas, all the things that I wrote in my annotation. So yes, this is my answer. C and D are just giving me random information that has nothing to do with what we were talking about up here. You're going to try this one, a similar problem with your table. Make sure you annotate. All right, nutrition facts, fast biomolecule review. Fats, remember, are lipids. They are made of fatty acids. Carbohydrates are sugars, aka monosaccharides. And proteins are composed of amino acids. So those are 3 of your biomolecules. You are going to use this nutrition label to answer these questions below, so make sure that you know how to do that. Number 11, so look on the other side of your page. I know I'm going fast. This video is also going to be posted on Google Classroom later, so you can watch it at home if you want. I'm going to bracket my question. Which of the following describes how the oxygenase enzyme, I know anything that ends in ase is an enzyme. It also tells me that it's an enzyme. It tells me it speeds up the reaction. I know a bit more. I know that it lowers energy. All right. I'm going to go through my answer choices. Oxygenase increases the amount of light that is released. That's not what this was talking about. Oxygenase increases the number of places on the chemical that oxygenase can bind to. Doesn't match my annotation. All right, oxygenase decreases the pH. We were not talking about pH at all. In here, it doesn't really have to do with what this was talking about, so no. Oxygenase decreases the amount of energy required for the reaction. Oh my God, decrease in energy, decreases energy. I have a winner. Let's go down to number 13. All right, number 13. I'm going to bracket my question. Which statement explains how CUMT works? I don't know what COMT is, so I need to go back up here and read it. So it says COMT. I'm just going to skim for where I see COMT. It now tells me that it's an enzyme. It works to inhibit, that means to prevent, the breakdown of dopamine in the brain of a person with Parkinson's. I know that, and then I know enzymes decrease energy and speed up reactions. I know you're writing this a million times, but believe me, it'll help. All right. COMT breaks down into smaller pieces that react with dopamine fragments, forming more complicated, that doesn't match the description up here, so no. COMT molecules link several dopamine molecules together. That does not also match the description here. It speeds up the reaction that inhibits, there that word inhibits the breakdown of necessary dopamine. Yes, it speeds up reaction. This matches, and this definition matches its function up here, so this is my answer. Flip your page, we're almost done. All right, number 14. Bracket my question. If enzyme 1 is denatured, this means that it changes shape. The levels of which substance? So substance could be like a substrate. So that could be one of these things will increase. It's asking me what is going to increase or go up. All right, so talking about enzyme 1, I'm going to circle it. If enzyme 1 is denatured, then that means that the substance or the substrate can't bind to it and it can't be turned into this. If enzyme 1 isn't working, then the rest of this reaction doesn't happen. The rest of this reaction doesn't happen. So what happens then is that the thing that was supposed to bind to it can't, so now I have an excess amount of this. This is going to increase because it can't now be turned into something else. Therefore, this is my answer. You are going to work with your table to answer and annotate the rest of these questions in your packet. Make sure when you're done, you get the substitute signature. You give it to your class representative, who will then give it to Miss Cook, and then I will be grading them this weekend. Remember that your benchmark is on October 10th. If you're confused, have questions, call, text, email me, anything, please stay in your seats and get some work done. Don't waste your time. Have fun.